Alright, what's going on, guys? Trev back again, here to bring you another video. This one's going to be doing a video giving my thoughts on whether or not we think we will see Heath return in The Walking Dead Season 8 following the cancellation of Corey Hawkins' other series, 24 Legacy. Alright, and spoiler warning, if you don't want to know anything about it, then you may not be interested in checking out this video. So decided this would be a good one to do because we've been doing a lot of Fear the Walking Dead videos lately and just wanted to kind of, let you guys know and mix it up as well too. We're still going to be making Walking Dead videos over the course of the summer, and that doesn't change, just not as many as during the regular year when The Walking Dead is on or close to being on and we have more, releases and teasers and trailers and all that good stuff. But we did get this news, and I'll put the link in the description, from undeadwalking.com where it references it, which is that the 24 Legacy TV series has been canceled, so it will not get a second season, and that means that Corey Hawkins, who was cast in the lead role for 24 Legacy, who of course plays Heath in the Walking Dead television series, may be open to return. I've looked at his IMDb. I don't see any other projects he's working on. I don't know for sure if there is anything else that he was working on aside from that. It was a huge role for him to kind of be a lead cast in his own series, so to speak, with 24 Legacy. So you would think not going to be able to pass that up, even though he is in Walking Dead. Heath is not like an A-list character in The Walking Dead, whereas in 24 Legacy he definitely is the lead. So he definitely is one of your standout, your A-lister, so to speak, for that series. So he was also in Kong Skull Island, which I still haven't seen, but I know a lot of you guys said was pretty good. So may have to check that out eventually. So since it's been canceled now, The Walking Dead Season 8 has begun production. It's begun filming and all that kind of stuff as of about a month to a month and a half ago, roughly. So we're getting into the summertime now. Should be getting our teaser trailer or a trailer at Comic-Con, which is about a month and a half from now. So next month in July, and pretty excited for that. Can't wait to see the trailer. But whether or not we'll see him return because his other series has been canceled, we may. Yeah, actually, if he doesn't have anything else he's working on, I think they would like to have him back, and could be a great way to introduce the Whisperers. We do know from the Easter egg that was left when he left the show, so to speak, or disappears, and Tara kind of looks for him and isn't able to find him, that most likely he's been taken by the Whisperers. We've done lots of videos on it over the course of this last year. We've debated on it quite a few times, and now that we've got the news that his other series is not going to continue unless he finds other work to work on, I would think that we will see him return, either late Season 8 maybe, because of course they'd have to kind of adjust a few things and get it ready, and the writing for most of the season should be, I believe it should either be totally finished or pretty much done, and then maybe they'll just change a few things on the fly. So we'll have to see if they're able to work him in Season 8. Maybe the writing doesn't allow for it. Maybe it does. We'll have to see. But either way, I would think if we don't see him Season 8, then we'll probably see him Season 9. Because the show's been canceled, I do think Heath is going to return at this point. And I'm pretty happy to hear that because he is a pretty big character from the Walking Dead comic book series. He is somebody we're used to seeing or reading, so to speak. And, it's going to be cool to see him come back to the show. It's always good to have, more, characters than not enough. So you guys can write your comments below and let me know what you think about that, and whether or not you think we'll see Heath return in Season 8 or Season 9 since the other series has been canceled. So I do have a few questions from you guys for today. I don't have too many, but I do have some. So we'll go into a few, and maybe this video will be a little bit shorter than some of the usual videos, about 15 minutes long a lot of the time when we do the Walking Dead Q&As. But if you guys have any questions for Season 8, feel free to send them to me, or any news you find or anything like that. Yeah, send it to me and we can discuss for sure. Why not? Even though we're doing Fear, we can still do that as well too, and Game of Thrones starts in next month. So Trev got a theory about what they'll do with Heath's character after All Out War is over, whether they do a time jump or not. What if the group is out and finds Heath's head on a post as an initial intro to the Whisperers? So anything like that, a Heath post, head, or skin, or something like that related to the Whisperers could be a cool way to introduce them. But I think now that he has his other show has kind of ended for Season 9, it might be a good idea for them to just have him kind of become a Whisperer. I think that would be kind of cool. Give give them a point of view character from the Whisperer side of things that we know, that we're familiar with, not just somebody new. It would feel natural, I want to say, and it could actually work out really good to see it that way too. Even though the way you mentioned is very horror-esque, it's very scary. The Heath skin thing is very scary. That idea of a Whisperer wearing Heath's skin or something when we first get introduced to them, that would be super scary. But at the same time, I think it'd be cool to have like just a regular survivor as part of the Whisperers, and since he's available now, or it sounds like he might be, season 9 would be really cool to see him kind of come back as kind of like a B character, maybe C, depending on how you want to view it, and be a point of view character for the Whisperers. I think would be really, really cool. Ephraim Campbell says, hey Trev, I'd like to say hi, and I'm going to ask you, could you do a personal video of a tour of your house or of everyone in your family and who they are? So for Ephraim, I don't know how many people would be interested in seeing that. There's not too much to see. I have done kind of a tour of the house before type of thing, and it's okay. But if you guys want to see that, you can write your comments below. Really, here it's just me and Jess. Not too much in the house. The house is kind of messy right now. We've got some pets, that kind of stuff. So maybe I could do that. I'll let you know if I decide to do that again. But right now I'm kind of like, well, there's not too much to show, and I'd have to clean the house if I wanted to show it, right? So, cleaning kind of a pain in the ass, so that's what it is. Geoff S says, AMC hasn't been hyping Fear the Walking Dead at all like they do with the regular Walking Dead. So just a comment on it. I think the start of the season for Fear the Walking Dead, certainly after we saw it, I think there's quite a bit of buzz or hype about the show. At least there is for me. I mean, I know that AMC's channel, like in terms of like trailers that they released a couple. They didn't have too much in it like the Comic-Con trailers do for The Walking Dead, where they're like a few minutes long and there's all kinds of stuff all throughout it. But I felt like Fear was maybe a little bit underhyped this season. But once the premiere hit, man, I really enjoyed it, and been loving making the videos with you guys and discussing all the topics and stuff. So I wish more people liked Fear, that it was kind of somewhere closer to where the original Walking Dead is in terms of popularity. It probably will never get there, but I still enjoy Fear for what it is. And of course, I can't wait for the return of the Walking Dead. But until then, Fear is a great series to check out during the summer. And, it's pretty shocking sometimes. It's got its own vibe, its own feel. And if they go down the route of making the group villains, it could really be, it could stand on its own as a very unique and interesting series, because the original Walking Dead, you kind of see them more as regular people, but protagonists, good people for the most part. Whereas in Fear the Walking Dead, we may not see that. We may see the group be, causing more trouble than comes to them, which is interesting if they separate it that way. In The Walking Dead, you have the original one, you have trouble kind of find our survivors. In the other one, what if you have, with Fear, them create the trouble, or them find the trouble as villains. Cool stuff. So write your comments below. Let me know what you guys think and whether or not we'll see Heath return, and any of your other thoughts and the other questions we had here. If you like this video, please thumb it up below. You can also share and favorite. And if you're new and you want to subscribe, you can subscribe at the bottom left. That's it for this one. I'll see you guys again soon for another video. As always, it's Trev, and I'm saying peace. Later, guys. See you soon.